Hey, everybody, it's Chad Himes once again here on the Achieve Your Apex podcast. Whether you're listening to this wherever you get your podcast, maybe you're watching it on YouTube because you just want to see into my messy home gym. Maybe you want to see my smile. I don't know. We're on YouTube, we're on all the places you can get your podcast. I tell you that because that just makes it so easy for you to share it with anybody that needs to know this stuff. And I'm telling you, last week's episode and the next few weeks, we are talking about how to build the right calendar. And so many of us understand time blocking. Yeah, we don't do it right because we just put things on the calendar here, there, whatever. We overlap things. Not how it should happen. I'm going to be talking to you about the different pieces of space. It's the acronym I use to help you remember how to build a calendar properly. Now, last week's episode, I talked about the rules to remember. All right, I talked about color coding your calendar. I talked about when you should be building your calendar to do it the right way. And I talked to you about how that auto repeat feature can help you and hurt you. So make sure you go back to last week's episode and check it out. Now, this week, we're going to dive into some of the letters of space. We're not going to get through all of them. You're going to have to come back next week. Sorry, I'm not sorry, right? Come back next week as I continue taking you through this and the weeks following, because there's going to be a lot more that goes along with calendaring. Yet let's get to S, the S of space. I said this one last week. It's start of your day. Okay, that's what it stands for. And just like in math class, we learned no, I don't even remember what was it, right? The brackets and then the squares and addition and we learned an order of operations. There was some acronym for it. One of you can message me. I wasn't a fan of math. Okay. And to my teachers, any of them, if you're still listening, right? There is a calculator in my hand everywhere I go. So I don't need to learn all that stuff. Okay. Let's get back to what I'm talking about. Start your day is the first thing that should go on your calendar. You should have a blankish page. Blankish? Yes, because we talked last week about how auto repeat might apply and might not. So there might be some things on the calendar. Yet, starting of the day, it's a daily activity, which means no auto repeat allowed. Start with, when do you wake up in the morning? What time do you wake up? Get consistent about it. Do not tell me, well, I wake up between 6 and 6:30. Don't tell me that. Start setting a time for it. Do you wake up at 6? Do you wake up at 6:15? Do you wake up at 6:30? Are you like me and you're weird and you're going to wake up at 6:03, right? Whatever that is, because I've got this weird thing about it. Let's not get there. You get to decide when it's going to be because you are the boss right now saying, hey, boss of life, maybe not boss of my business, but boss of me, I get to wake up at this time. Sometimes it's influenced because I got to get kids ready, get them up and get them off to school. Maybe it's I've got to do certain things in the morning because it's the only time they fit. So I have to be up earlier. Maybe you're a night owl, so you want to wake up a little later. Maybe you're single. I don't know. Waking up is very specific to who you are. Yet it's the first thing that should go on your calendar every day. Because if you don't know when the day starts, you don't know how many hours you have to accomplish the things that need to go on your calendar. So, first thing, when do you wake up? Put that on your calendar right there. Now, I'm going to challenge you. The first hour of every morning should be a routine of yours. Don't care what's in that routine. My routine, wake up, work out. That's my first hour of every morning. There's drinking a bottle of water in there, and there's getting into the gym. Okay, some of you it's waking up and it's doing a devotional. Some of you it's waking up and listening to a podcast right away while you're getting up. Some of you it's get up, get in the shower, get breakfast, get going, and you only have a half hour in there. I'd probably advise that you wake up a touch earlier for yourself. The one thing I want you to keep out of this morning routine is the internet. Now, you can use the internet because, Chad, I'm going to listen to a podcast. That's part of my thing. Chad, I listen to a book in the morning and I listen to them through Audible. Okay, I'm going to use the internet. I'm going to stay off the socials, stay out of your email. Nothing good was emailed to you overnight. It wasn't. The only things you got overnight were negative emails that people didn't want to have dealing with you, so they sent it late or really early. right? It's the spam that came through. It's those mailing lists that you're on that send things out at 6 in the morning or 9 in the morning or whenever they send it out, or midnight every night, that it just shows up. It's very rare you wake up and find an email that says something awesome that you weren't already anticipating and expecting to show up in the morning. So stop getting into your email looking for things. Don't let others control the direction of your day. We'll deal with those people later. I think the same thing about text messages. Stay out of them. Right? Stay off the socials. Do not wake up and the first thing you're doing, and many of you are this sub person, you're reaching your phone. You're not even out of bed yet. You're already starting to scroll Facebook. Why are you letting the Facebook algorithm tell you how you should feel that day? Because it's either showing you things that you're like, I don't believe it, I don't believe it, I don't believe it. And you're, or, oh, that's awesome, but it's not true, right? Or whatever it's going to be, or, oh my gosh, that person's life is better than mine. It's all fake, right? Instagram is showing you, Facebook is showing you all the things that they want you to see so that you're more likely to stay on the site longer. Okay, that's what it's about. Don't let them decide the mood your day is going to take. First half hour, preferably hour of your day, no internet involved. Okay, that's step one of building the calendar. We start our day and then we build our morning routine, whatever that looks like for you. You'll be interested to know if taking a shower is part of your morning routine, you probably think it takes you 5 or 10 minutes. Time it. You're probably going, why am I always running out the door? Because the 5-minute shower you think you take is a 10-minute shower. Because it actually takes you this long to get the bed made instead of the 30 seconds you think it really takes you because the cat gets in the way or whatever it is. Build your routine, break it down. Don't just say morning routine on the calendar. Put the shower, put the audiobook, put the gym time, whatever those things are. Your morning routine might be 2 hours. That's okay. It's the first thing that goes on our calendar. In the next episode, we're going to dive into the P and probably the A, because the A is going to have its own episode a few episodes away from now. You don't want to miss this as I'm helping you build the right calendar. Till our next episode, keep climbing.